Good afternoon, family, friends, esteemed faculty and staff, and the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School Class of 2017. Typically at this point, the speaker will say something along the lines of, "We did it," or "We made it," and everyone else will erupt with thunderous applause. Now, while those things are true and wonderful and very heartfelt, I think a more appropriate response is, we fought. We fought through time management issues, which can be summed up by the exclamation, "It's due tomorrow?" We fought through the technical horror of seeing the internet just crash in the middle of an exam. But more seriously, many of us fought through financial struggles, where all we could see was uncertainty. Many of us fought through physical hardships, acute, chronic, and even life-threatening. Many of us fought through family heartaches, where the tears never seemed to stop. We fought through huge life changes that weren't even remotely close to what we were expecting. But now we are able to stand here before you and say with tired, victorious grins on our faces that we won this fight. If it hadn't been for all of you here today and the opportunity that PALCS provided, we wouldn't be on this stage. So before I continue, I think it's only proper to thank some of the people that helped us fight the good fight. Because we all know that the pinnacle of winning a battle like this is getting to sit on a stage for 2 hours, roasting underneath our polyester caps and gowns, and listening to people like me give speeches that we will not remember 50 years from now. But hey, the tassels are still pretty cool. Thank you to all of our teachers. Thank you for your care, your kindness, and your patience. Thank you for meeting with us one-on-one when we needed extra help. Many of you have kids or even grandkids of your own, yet you have chosen to adopt hundreds more of us because you care about our futures. You care about us as people, and you believe we have potential. Thank you for investing so much of your life into helping us grow and become the thinkers, creators, leaders, and servants that we are today. Thank you to our parents and guardians who faithfully stayed up with us until 11:58 p.m. as we scanned assignment after assignment after assignment. Thank you for helping us mold mitochondria out of Play-Doh. And thank you for understanding that when we suddenly started talking to ourselves, it was because we were in a class chat, valiantly hiding behind our profile pictures of the Nyan cat. Thank you to our friends outside of PALCS. Even if it was hard to understand why we chose cyber school, and even though we couldn't always share the same high school experiences, you still stuck with us, and that means a lot, so thank you. Now, what I'm about to say next is pretty incredible. Very few people are privy to this information, and I'm only going to say it once, so pay close attention. Our school has the word leadership in it. But what is leadership? What does it mean to be a leader? Some people say that leadership means being able to make a lot of money or becoming the CEO of a company. But is leadership confined to a position? Others suggest that leadership means being the brains behind a project. But are they meant to be just a brain? It's easier said than done. With real leadership comes real responsibility. As leaders, we're responsible for the goals our team is trying to achieve. We are responsible for taking care of the people on our team. So how should leaders accomplish this? Real leaders are leaders who serve. Through my experience in the PALCS student government, mentored by the wonderful Mr. Paris, I learned a lot about what it means to be a good leader. Ronald Reagan described leaders by saying, "The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things." Real leaders work alongside others to achieve a common goal. They're the example others look up to. And while leaders are often the ones to lay down the law, they're also servants, dedicating their time and energy so others can grow and learn. Real leaders are leaders who serve. Fellow graduates of the PALCS class of 2017, when we walk off this stage, we're not just heading into a sea of parents taking pictures. We're heading into the next chapter of our lives. We're walking into new circles, new experiences, and new learning opportunities. We might be taking a gap year, serving an internship, getting a full-time job, going to college, or doing research. In each of these endeavors, we must keep something in mind. Leaders are those who prioritize the team over themselves. If leaders focus only on the work, chances are they'll miss out on the people. So as we become future leaders, I challenge us to work to serve people, to work with them, to work for them, and these people will then inspire others to do the same. Let's be those leaders. Let's be the leaders that people look at and say, that's the one who really took the time to listen to my ideas and answer my questions. That's the boss who helped edit my paper. She's the one who fixed the glitches in my software program. They're the leaders who got down on their hands and knees to help Cinderella's mice maneuver sewing needles bigger than themselves to make her dress. Let's be the people that we would look up to. Let's be the people that we would want our kids to look up to. Many of us will walk off this stage with no idea of where we're headed. But to borrow the words of Gandhi, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Even if we don't know what's down the road, that doesn't stop us from loving and serving others. Whether it's a big or a small gesture, we can make a difference. Real leaders are leaders who serve. Congratulations, PALCS class of 2017. We fought. We will continue to fight. We will continue to lead. We will continue to serve. Thank you.